Hi everyone, I'm Joanna Mell and I'm going to show you how to play Amazing Grace with an advanced beginner left hand, which includes some intervals. If you haven't done so already, please go to the video of Amazing Grace tutorial in the easy version in order to learn the tune itself. But I will go over it for you right here. The arrangement is going to be in the key of G. So that means with your harp tuned in C, you want to put up the F levers so you can get an F sharp, okay? So I'm just going to go over the tune really quickly, then we'll go on to the left hand. You want to start with a D and a G with 2 and 1. So D, G, then B, G, B, 1, 2, 1, A, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, B, D. Now B and D. Now B, D, G, B, D, E, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, G. There you go. All right, so what are you going to do with this tune? This is a simple folk tune. And whenever you're arranging a left hand for a melody or a tune, you have to keep in mind the nature of the piece. So I want to keep this very, very simple. So I'm going to use a drone, which is the interval of a fifth, okay? You want to put your thumb on the D, above middle C, and 3 on the G, and tuck your 2, and you play it like this. Just like that. You want all your fingers to shut all at once, and the thumb shuts here. Again, thumb on D, tuck your 2, 3 on G, and that's a G and a D. Now, there is a pickup note to this piece, so you can't put your thumb on that D right away. You have to play your D in the right hand, then place your left hand and play this drone with your thumb in your right hand. I'll do it again. And again. Okay, nice, simple, clean accompaniment. And the next phrase is BGB, and I'm going to use the same G and D down here to make a nice harmony. So from the beginning, there's your drone, G and D. Now we're going to go on to this part, and I chose a C and a G. It's good to use drones and open fifth because they're neither major nor minor, and they go with everything. So a C and G drone is 3 on C, thumb on G. Again, tuck your 2, just like that, okay? So we're going to play A, G, again, right? Now I have chosen a G and a B down here for the next one. That is an interval of a sixth. It also happens to be the outer 2 notes of a first inversion G chord, which gives a little bit of interesting flavor. When you're arranging a piece, you don't want to use strictly root position intervals or chords because it gets a little boring. So I threw this one in for variety. So this is the B below low C. Here's your low C below middle C. I used a B. 3 on the B, thumb on the G. Again, like this. Looks like that. G and B, just like that. So when you play E, it goes with the D like that, which I think makes a really interesting harmony. So I'm going to play the first phrase for you again. Here's your drone. Now down to C and G. And here's your interval of the 6. Now we're going to go to the second phrase here. Now again, for variety's sake, I could use that same sixth again, but I want to use a different note in the bottom. I'm going to use a thumb on G and a 2 on D this time. Those are the two notes in a second inversion G chord, a little bit different flavor. So that's a D and a G. Okay, now back to here with your drone, G and D. Okay, now this time when I play this, I'm going to throw in what I call a 4-2-1 pattern. That is this. That is a D and an A, but I'm going to add this D up here. Now it's very important when you are learning to place a 4-2-1, remember the thumb rules. The thumb rules. The thumb is connected to the brain in a different way than the rest of the fingers. Where the thumb goes, the fingers will follow. This is the shepherd. These are the sheep. I also say that the fingers are the helicopter and this is the pilot. So the way you learn to play that is thumb on D, 2 on A, keep your 3 tucked in, throw out the D here, like that. So you make the boat, throw out the anchor. That's the way you learn to place it. So eventually you're going to learn to place it like that, and all your fingers will go on. The worst thing is to place like this from the bottom up, because your fourth finger is your weakest finger. I often say it doesn't have half the brains of your thumb. So you really want to learn to place like this and then place all together. So we're going to play this. D, A, D. So that goes with this. Okay, I'll do it one more time. And we're going to go on, okay? Now here's your drone again, G and D. Now here is another sixth, thumb on the B, 3 on the D. Again, harmonic variety. Thumb on the B, 3 on the D. I love that sound. That's a really beautiful sound. I'll do it again. Again, left thumb on B, 3 on D. Okay, moving on. Here's a C and a G drone. Here's a D and an A with the D. Now I'm going to throw in some more harmonic and variety. Here's the last phrase. I could use a G and a D here. That's perfectly fine, but I did that before. So I'm going to use a substitute chord. For a G chord, a substitute chord is an E minor. It shares 2 notes with the G chord. The G chord is G, B, D. A substitute chord has a B and the G in it, but it has the E on the bottom. That's an E minor chord. So I'm going to just play the drone here, E and B. That's some harmonic variety. Now here, a B is at the top, but I'm playing a C and a G on the bottom. That's more harmonic variety. That's actually a C major 7 chord. Kind of a jazzy chord. I like the sound of that. So a C and a G here. And then with the A, I'm going to throw in a D and an A, and then a G and a D to stop, to end it. And I play a low, low G at the end. There you go. That's the advanced beginner arrangement of Amazing Grace. I'll play it for you one more time. If you want the free sheet music, go to my website, www.joannamel.com. Click on the email link on the home page and send me a message that you would like the free sheet music to the advanced beginner arrangement of Amazing Grace. And while you're on my website, you might want to take a look at the intermediate arrangement in my book, Peaceful Pieces, Volume 2. Happy harping.